everyone, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new. So today I am going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup. I basically ran out of all of my makeup at the same time. I don't know what happened, but I ran out of my foundation, my concealer, my mascara. I'm looking here behind the camera because all of my makeup's sitting here. Eyeliner, practically everything. So I just said I'd go out and pick up a load of new makeup and try it all out because I miss playing around with makeup. So I basically bought an entire face worth of stuff. I have products from a bunch of different brands. I've got stuff from LA Girl, Milani, Too Faced, Stila, some bits and bobs from Rimmel, NYX. I've got a new eyeshadow palette, so I'm really excited to get trying out. If you're a fan of the old get ready with me's and first impressions, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Still haven't got my nail fixed for those of you that have been watching for a while. Okay, let's get testing all this makeup to see if it was worth the money. First thing I want to try out is a new foundation. So I've been using a NARS foundation, their Natural Radiant Longwear, for a while now, but I've completely ran out of that and that's impossible to get shades in. So I just said I would try something new. So I seen this LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation on Cloud 10 Beauty. I have heard of LA Girl, I'm sure all of you have too. They're really popular for their like contour and highlight products, but I'd seen this and it sounded nice to me and I'd heard some good things about it, so I'm excited to try it out. The only thing with buying foundations online is you're not ever 100% sure of the shade. So I got the shade Natural. It says GLM 644 beside it, if that's any use to anybody, but I kind of done a little bit of research and somebody said this was similar to like NC35 from MAC, so we'll see. I'm just gonna pop it on with my beauty blender. Oh, it's really liquidy. Okay, it's not actually as dark as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I think we're on a go. I think this is a good shade. Oh, I really like this. Okay, first off the bat, really good coverage. Really good coverage because, as you can probably tell from the start of the video, my skin is doing its best to frustrate me at the minute. So I have been breaking out a bit recently. And this is covering it all. Okay, I was very lucky with that shade. That's like spot on. So on first impressions, I really like it. I'm happy with the color. And it says, obviously, it's a HD Longwear Illuminating Foundation. Definitely very glowy. If you're a fan of a glowy foundation, this is super glowy. I thought it was going to be thicker in consistency before I pumped it out, but it's actually quite liquidy and would remind you of the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. It's quite like watery based. So yes, fan of that. The next thing that I want to try out is from Milani, and it is their Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer that looks a little bit like this. So I generally use the NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer. That's my go-to, but I've been wanting to try some new things out, as I was saying at the start of this video. So this seemed intriguing. So this one here has one of those cushion tip applicators, so you're supposed to like blend it in with that. However, I'm probably just going to apply it with this and oh god, okay, it's liquidy too, so just be careful. And blend it in with my beauty blender because I don't think this is going to do the job that I want it to do on its own. So this one here is in the shade 02 Light. Okay, there doesn't seem to be like a whole pile of coverage in this, and I kind of like my coverage around those areas. Okay, I would definitely be here for like 6 million years trying to blend that out with this little applicator, so I'm gonna just go in with my beauty blender. Okay, this is definitely a lot less coverage than I would usually go for. If you're looking for something that's not as high coverage or not as full coverage and more like no makeup look, I got something in my nose. This is probably perfect. Like if you wanted to wear it during the summer on your holidays, or you just want a more lightweight makeup look. But again, I'm kind of used to something a little bit more full coverage. So I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of my NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer on top of it. This one here is in the shade Vanilla. I kind of go between vanilla and custard, depending on how dark I am. Okay, that's a little bit more like where my usual coverage would be. I actually really like the way the Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer and the LA Girl foundation work together. It's nice and glowy. But yeah, for that Milani, I think if you're looking for something that's a little bit more lightweight, that's good, but I don't know if I'm gonna be using that too much. It could be good for summer holidays and things like that, but again, I kind of like something a little bit more, a smidgen more full coverage. I'm just gonna set that using my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I didn't get a new powder because I still have loads of this left, and honestly this is like one of my favorite things in the whole entire world, so I don't really have anything else that I really want to try out. But if you've got any loose translucent powders or setting powders that you recommend that you think I should try, leave them in the comments because I'm open to suggestions. Okay, to warm up my face a little bit, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. So this one here is from Too Faced, and it is their Chocolate Soleil. And guys, I smelled this earlier on, and sweet baby Jesus, it smells amazing. Like full on smells like chocolate. So every time I go to use this, I'm gonna get hungry. So they say this one here is a long wear matte bronzer, so it's not got any shimmer in it. And usually I do actually use a bronzer that has a little bit of a fleck of a shimmer to it, so this is going to be new to me. And it's made with 100% natural cocoa powder, hence why it smells like chocolate, and it says chocolate matte on the pan here. Be cute, be cute. It also comes in a darker shade and a lighter shade, as far as I'm aware, in case you're wondering. So, oh my god, it smells so good. Oh, okay, thus far I like it. I like it. It blends really, really nicely. It actually has a really nice kind of flat tone to it as well. It's quite neutral. It's not really warm. So I find like any bronzers that are too warm for my skin tend to make my skin look quite like mucky looking. But this is quite cool toned. I enjoy it. For something that doesn't have any shimmer in it, it still looks quite glowy on your skin. Okay, I can't remember exactly how much this was, but I'm going to leave the prices of all of the products I use and links to them in the description box if you want to check them out for yourself. This was one of those products that I had heard an awful lot of people talk about, and I had heard really good reviews about also, so I was nearly afraid to try it out in case it wasn't going to live up to expectations, but I'm actually really, really happy with this. In the pan, it almost looks creamy, like not an awful lot of powder comes up out of the pan, so I thought it was going to be a little bit harder to blend into your skin, but I really, really like how it looks. It's really pretty, and as I said, for something that doesn't have any shimmer in it, my skin kind of still looks really glowy. I don't know if that's a mixture of the kind of illuminating foundation that I have on as well. I don't think so, but really, really happy with that. I really, really like that bronzer. Okay, Too Faced, well done. That was nice. Next, I'm going to go in with a highlighter, and I'm going to use one of the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighters in the shade Luminescence, I think. Luminescence? Yeah, Luminescence. It's actually a kind of pinky toned highlighter. It's one of those real mermaidy kind of tones, and I did swatch this when I picked it up. These highlighters are quite creamy actually. They're a really unique kind of texture, real silky, and this one here has a really nice glow to it, so I'm excited to see what it looks like on my face. I'm gonna just apply this with the usual brush that I would use to put my highlighter on and see how it goes. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that's really soft. I really like that. Okay, because it's that like real creamy texture, it looks really silky and smooth on your skin. Can you see that? Oh. People always ask me what like my favorite makeup product is, and I definitely think it's highlighters. Highlighters, bronzers, and lip products. I think they're my like favorites. The ones that I always go to when I'm at a counter. I actually think that this is like the nicest highlighter for during the summer as well, because it actually looks like your skin's almost wet. Like it has a real kind of natural glow to it. But obviously like my skin does not look like this on its own. I actually just want to put this all over my face. Can I just like set my face with this? Okay, I'm very, very happy with that. Very excited. Okay, this is going good so far. I'm just going to fill in my brows really quick because I didn't get any new brow products. What I'm going to do is just fill them in with a powder, and then my routine, just so you know, is I basically run through my brows first and foremost with my Benefit 3D brow tones. So they go through first. I kind of comb through my brows with them, fill it in with a powder, and then after that I set it with Gimme Brow in the shade 5. So I'm just going to go in with those, and then I'll come back to you because these aren't new products to me. They're all really good though, so I will link them down in the description box. I use them all the time. Okay, brows are done. Next, I want to try out an eyeshadow palette. This one here I have seen absolutely everywhere. It's from an Irish blogger, influencer if you want to say that, and business lady, Suzanne Jackson. So this is her Hot Fire eyeshadow palette, and I've heard really good things about this, and a lot of people haven't asked me if I've tried it out, but I haven't yet. So I said I would bite the bullet and check it out. I just opened it like literally before I put the camera on, and so far the shades in this are so pretty. Like, if I'm impressed with this palette, I will definitely be taking this on holidays to Greece with me, because it's kind of got everything that I would personally use in an eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like here. Let's try and get it to focus for you. Very pretty, I think you'll agree. So it's got all of those really lovely warm neutral tones in it, and those are the type of eyeshadows that I wear all the freaking time. So I'm not going to do anything particularly exciting today. I just want to kind of try them out to see how they go. I'm just going to do my kind of general everyday eye makeup look, which is just neutrals through the crease and smoked out underneath. Bit of a winged liner, which is coming up after this. So let's get straight into it. I need a brush. It also has a freaking giant mirror on it, which is fantastic for travel too, which obviously I'm not going to use because I'm awkward. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with the shade Ignite first, because this kind of reminds me of, if you're familiar with like Uninterrupted from MAC, that kind of burnt, rusty, yellow kind of color. Okay, first and foremost, I really like that color. And secondly, they blend really nicely, and there's a good color payoff from them also. So this palette here has 8 matte shades and then 4 shimmer shades, and the 4 shimmer shades are actually quite good, like metallic or shimmer eyeshadows. There's like a gold, a bronze, a more kind of reddy toned in between a gold and a bronze almost, and a more icy kind of color too, which is actually called Iced, which would actually be quite good for your brow bone. So you've got a good mixture of everything in the one palette. Okay, now that that is all blended out, I'm just going to go in with Depth here at the bottom and just pop that on the outer corners and underneath my eye. This is like literally my go-to really quick eye makeup look during the day. Oh, this is a really nice brown actually. Okay, I'm literally just going to pop that in the corners, and I'm going to blend it out in a second. Okay, really happy with them. They turned out really nice. I was happy with the kind of blendability of them. They had good color payoff, and again, very pretty color selection. I'm a fan. Okay, to finish off my eyes, I have a new eyeliner. Dun dun dun. I think if you watch my channel, you will know that I am obsessed with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I've been using it probably for the past 2 years, I'm gonna say, and I love it. But I had seen when I was on Cloud 10 Beauty ordering a few bits and pieces that Stila had a waterproof liquid eyeliner, and I was like, and I'm a fan of Stila, so I thought I would pick it up and try it out. So this one here is in the shade Intense Black, and it's their like Stay All Day range, and generally their Stay All Day range stays all freaking day. In comparison to the Kat Von D one, the Kat Von D tattoo liner, the kind of applicator is almost like lots of tiny little hairs, like plastic or synthetic hairs or whatever. This one here seems to be more of a felt tip. Felt tips are always great if you're not like super confident with doing eyeliner, because it's literally like putting your eyeliner on with a marker. So winning. So I'm gonna try this out and see what it's like. Okay, so straight off the bat, that is totally different use-wise in comparison to the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I think that's practically down to the tip though, because the tip on the Kat Von D one is a little bit more flexible, so there's a bit more movement when you're applying it, whereas this one here is super stiff because it's a felt tip, so it's basically like a marker, so it feels totally different to apply. But I feel like it looks really good though. Like, I'm really happy. It's super black. And it's not like really runny or anything like that, so it's not like it's gonna be like looping all over your eyes or anything. So I am pretty happy with it. Again, it just feels weird to apply because I'm used to a different type of applicator, but I know when I started using the Kat Von D one at the start that I was like, this is weird, the applicator is so flexible. So it's whatever you're used to at the end of the day, but I'm happy with how it looks. Next then I have a mascara. Again, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that my one true love is my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It is my favorite thing in the whole entire world. I absolutely love it, but I am running out of it and I wanted to try some new stuff. So I got the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara that looks a little bit like this, and I'm excited to try it out to see what it's like again, because I generally quite like Stila products. Okay, first and foremost, I really like the wand because it's a nice kind of medium-sized wand, and it has V-soft bristles too. They're not like real plastic bristles, and they pull at your lashes really nicely. That makes the biggest difference to me when I'm putting on my mascara, that I really feel like the mascara wand is like getting your lashes and pulling them up and out. Oh, I like this. I'm happy with that. That was really nice. Really impressed. I'm glad that I got that now to try out. So next thing, that's my eyes done. I think I just have my lips to do, and I'm excited about this lip combo because I have two products. Well, more so one, but I'm kind of just excited about the lip combo in general because I picked it out and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. So I was actually when I was doing my little drugstore haul, I went around and had a look at some of the bits and bobs in the counters there, and I went over to Rimmel and I went over to NYX and I picked up a few bits. So I have the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm, which is a kind of neutral brownie kind of color, and I use that all the time when I'm doing kind of lip looks. That's always my go-to lip liner shade. You know, Iconic Nude is my favorite from Charlotte Tilbury. So this looked similar in tone, so I got that. And then I went over to Rimmel to the Kate Moss range because I used to use Rimmel lipsticks a lot when I was like in college and things like that. So I always really loved the Kate Moss range, and I found the shade 03. Is the shade Rosetto, or is that just like a part of what's on the bottom of it? I don't know, but it's the shade 03 anyway, and it looks like that. So again, another really nice like pinky nude tone. And then I went over to NYX and looked at their butter glosses. Believe it or not, I have never tried a NYX butter gloss before, so this is a first time for me, obviously, because this is like a first impressions. But I'm really excited to try this because obviously I've heard so much about it that it has to be good, right? So I got the shade Fortune Cookie, which again sounds amazing. So let's get to trying. Okay, lip liner. Okay, first off, I picked a good shade. That's a really nice color. Okay, I'm really happy with that lip liner. I'm really happy with the shade first and foremost because that's what I was going for. And I'm also really happy with the consistency. Like, it's not really pencil-y. Like, it has a really nice velvet smooth finish. And it's called their Suede Matte Lip Liner, so I would kind of assume that that's what they were going for. Next then I have my lipstick from Rimmel, which looks like this. So a really pretty kind of rosy nude color. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, it actually, do you know the way lipsticks have like a taste? This like tastes really nice. Okay, I really like that. That's nice and creamy. They were like really creamy from what I could remember about them. Yeah, I really like that. Nice. Okay, next I'm just going to top it off with my butter gloss. Let's see how this goes. I'm very excited about this, if you can't tell. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, I'm having like a moment with lip glosses at the minute. Like, I can't stop buying them. It's really bad. So that one there is the butter gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. That feels so lovely. Like, it's not super sticky. Do you know the way sometimes you can get lip glosses that feel like heavy and sticky on your lips? That's quite light and very buttery, as the name would suggest. Okay, so those are all of the products. I think I was very lucky with everything that I picked. Oh, actually, before I forget, I got some of the new MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Pink Light. I love Fix Plus, so I was really excited when they started coming out with the different kind of glowy versions of it. So this one is obviously pink light, so it has a pinky fleck. I think they have gold light as well, so that has a golden fleck. So I'm gonna just spray this on my face. I love the smell of Fix Plus. So nice. I could just douse myself in that all day. So pretty. Anywho, I got that. Love it. Love Fix Plus anyway, so I was kind of excited to try one that had a little bit of a glow to it, and it has kind of given my skin a bit more luminosity. Anyway, overall, I think I done really well. I don't think there was anything that I really hated, to be honest with you. I got really lucky, even down to the shade of the foundation that I picked. Very, very lucky with that. Really happy with the foundation, happy with the coverage. It's a nice kind of medium buildable coverage. What else did I have? The concealer. Again, probably not like the perfect concealer for me, but perfect for different circumstances. Maybe like if you wanted a more lightweight makeup look. I like something a tiny little bit more full coverage. The bronzer, the Too Faced bronzer, I loved that. Really, really liked that bronzer. So I'm definitely going to be using that more. Really big fan of the highlighter as well. I'm a big fan of anything highlighter related, but that actually just looks really nice on the skin. Maybe the one thing I wouldn't have done with it if I kind of had used it beforehand was I might not have put it on my Cupid's bow, just because it has that kind of a pinky tinge. It gives your lips a kind of weird look if you put it there. That's my fault though, not the highlighters. So I would use it on the rest of my face, but maybe just put a little bit of a different kind of tone on my Cupid's bow. After that then, eyeshadow palette. Really happy with the eyeshadow palette. Really nicely blendable eyeshadows and good color payoff, good selection. Then I had the eyeliner. Again, that just takes a little bit of adjustment with the different applicator. But happy with how it turned out, happy with the intensity of the black and everything. Really love the mascara and really like the lip combo too. So I think I done really well. So that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this little kind of chatty, get ready with me, first impressions, testing a bunch of new products out, seeing whether it was worth it. I really enjoyed doing it. So I am 110% going to do this some more. It was really fun just getting to play with new makeup. Who doesn't like that? If you want to see some more of this type of video, make sure to let me know down in the comments and give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell button, the little bell notification, whatever you want to call it, so you can get notified when I make new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you're having a fantastic week and I will chat to you all again in my next video. Bye!